And it's really a reminder that survival isn't just about how strong the animal is, it's about how flexible it is. Like how much time and environment gives you to use those adaptations to be flexible.
Antarctica is losing ice faster than almost anywhere else on planet Earth. Along the western Antarctic Peninsula, air temperatures have risen by roughly 10 degrees Fahrenheit in just a few decades. And sea ice now covers the ocean nearly 3 months less per year than it did back in the 1970s. For one of the ocean's top predators, that piece of missing ice isn't just scenery, it's a part of their home. The leopard seal is one of Antarctica's most powerful marine predators. Found throughout the Southern Ocean and closely tied to seasonal packed ice. Unlike seals that live on beaches, leopard seals rest, they give birth, and raise pups directly on floating sea ice. As an apex predator, they sit at the top of their food chain with almost no natural predators of their own. But they are what's known as a keystone species. Their impact on the ecosystem is way bigger than the numbers alone would suggest. Their predation on crab-eater seals changes where those seals choose to rest, which affects how much krill gets grazed nearby, which then in turn affects phytoplankton populations at the very base of the food web. That kind of cascading effect is what makes leopard seals an indicator species. When their numbers shift, it signals broader change across the whole Antarctic ecosystem. Leopard seals are opportunists. Almost half of their diet is Antarctic krill, which is filtered from the water using interlocking, comb-like teeth. A feeding style similar to a baleen's whales, but they're also very active hunters. They patrol the edges of penguin colonies and ambush Adelie, chinstrap, and Gento penguins. They even prey on other seal species, including crab eaters and Antarctic fur seals. Their only real predator is the orca whale, which means leopard seals sit at the very top of their food web with few checks on their natural population. This dual feeding structure is what lets them switch between tiny krill and larger prey. Sea ice isn't just a resting spot, it's essential and structural to the entire ecosystem. Sea ice is a nursery for krill, a pupping platform for seals, and a resting surface for penguins and seabirds. As that ice begins to disappear, the effects move up the food chain. Less ice means less algae. Less algae means fewer krill, and fewer krill means less food for everything above them, including our very own leopard seals. This is not a future scenario because it's already measurably underway across the Antarctic Peninsula. So what actually has to change about the leopard seal itself? Not just what it eats, but how its body and behavior function. Their thick blubber layer, built originally for insulation and as an energy reserve, becomes even more critical in this new scenario. With less ice to rest on, seals spend more time swimming in open water, which means blubber insulating role doesn't go away. It becomes more essential, not less, since there's less time spent conserving energy on land. Behaviorally, leopard seals may need to expand their hunting range further south and rely more heavily on fish and squid instead of ice-dependent prey like krill and penguins. That shift does cost energy, which means longer swims to find food and safe resting spots, which then means less energy available for reproduction. Females may struggle to find places that are secure to give birth, which threatens pup reproduction and survival. Through natural selection, the individuals that can travel further use less energy, and switch food sources are the most likely to survive and pass those traits on. Whether the species can adapt fast enough depends on how quickly the ice keeps disappearing. The leopard seal story isn't quite over, but it is a race between how fast it can adapt and how fast the world keeps changing.
When we first scoped out this scenario, we were thinking a lot about and focused on the food availability, like how much less there'd be available for the leopard seals and their pups. But when we really digged into the adaptations and looked at all those, we kind of pushed us to ask different questions. So we asked if it's not just what's available to eat, it's if these leopard seals and their own bodies behavior can adapt fast enough and survive long enough to eat the food that's available.